Welcome back once again to Barfly Cinema. My name is Tom. I'm joined as always with my co-host Gage here. Today we are talking about The Ref from 1994. Ted Demme, not Jonathan Demme.
Not the good one.
Not the good one. Hey, Ted Demme did Blow. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Come
I haven't
on.
seen it.
You haven't seen Blow? Oh, man. Check it out. Check it out. Check out Blow. Yeah. Gage, can you give us a little bit of a rundown about The Ref?
Denis Leary plays a burglar, and he essentially, through circumstances, has to be a marriage counselor to Kevin Spacey and Julie Davis?
To Judy Davis to get away with a crime. He basically goes on the run from a crime. He's a jewel thief, basically.
Yeah.
And he gets tied in with this super dysfunctional couple, and basically has to coach them through
they're
fixing their marriage.
Counseling,
yeah.
And then
the marriage counseling is not working.
No.
It's not working.
Yeah.
So now they need Denis Leary to come in. It's a total 90s.
They don't need him to come in. He kidnaps her essentially in a convenience store.
Right.
After their marriage counseling session.
And this all takes place it's a Christmas movie, technically. It's a Christmas movie.
Yep.
And
it's like Christmas. Is it Christmas Eve?
It's Christmas Eve. That's my understanding. It's Christmas Eve. And basically, he gets looped in with these people and has to kind of hold them hostage during Christmas Eve to try to get some kind of plot to get a boat to get away.
It's so convoluted. Why the hell does he need a boat?
I will say this: the movie has too many characters and too many subplots. There's too many subplots going on. But basically, that is it.
One note. It's so one note.
No, it's got some real heart at the end there. That it's subverted.
Bull crap heart.
No, it works.
We'll get to it.
Yeah, we will.
I disagree.
So we have the married couple who's having a problem. Kevin Spacey, Judy Davis. Judy Davis, you're probably not going to recognize her.
She's poor. I don't.
This is back when they had people who look like regular people in movies.
Yeah.
So you're not going to recognize her because she's
poor
not.
woman Annette Bening. And
this. She totally
is. This is American Beauty.
Is this the prequel to American Beauty?
This is American Beauty Light.
Oh, I love it.
This is American Beauty freaking on Christmas Eve.
Oh, man.
Kevin Spacey's the same character. Her name's the same. It's like Carol it's the same name.
Something like that, yeah. and the kid, they have a son who's been sent to military school because these two people can't deal with their problems, so they send their kid away. And the kid is a scammer.
I know. We learned that later. Like, it cuts away to military school like first.
I know.
Like, wait, what the hell is this?
It's totally unprompted.
I know.
They don't mention they have a son, so you're like, wait, where am I now? I'm in military school?
Why?
I'm in some dorm somewhere? Dude. What is this? That doesn't work. Oh, man.
That whole subplot doesn't work.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, I don't mind that they have a kid. They need a kid. His sexual blackmail subplot.
He's blackmailing his, like...
J.K. Simmons' first film performance,
and
which is cool.
J.K. Simmons plays like the headmaster or whatever.
Is he the instructor? Is he like
so the kid is a photographer, and he takes some illicit photos of the headmaster with some woman.
I guess,
and then he's married.
Is it a prostitute?
It's so sloppy.
It's
so sloppy.
Married.
It's just to establish the kid as kind of. Not
going down the wrong path.
Going down the wrong path. But they do it to an extreme.
Just have him be
sexual
stealing.
Blackmail.
I know.
Man. I know. Have him, have him stealing. Yeah, right.
Hey, maybe here's a bright thought of just have the couple be, like struggling for money.
Right.
The kid is stealing Christmas gifts.
See, that's where I thought they were going to go with it, too.
They're fighting all the time. Do you want to know why? One of the biggest reasons couples fight, marriages come...
Money.
No, they're rich as hell. Maybe it's like, okay, it's like... maybe that's more of a cliche, but the movie doesn't work.
See,
it's so one note.
No, that doesn't work. You're right. The kid doesn't work. I agree. The kid doesn't work.
Have the kid, though, or just cut it complete. Or do they want kids? Oh, you're cheating on me and we don't even have kids. He wants kids. Yeah, They worked on this script for so long, and we've come up with three better ideas.
Is that is it? It's not even Spacey's son.
It is.
I'm saying
better.
But why does the grandma say? She implies that that's not her grandson.
Oh shit! I missed that,
dude.
I missed that.
Yeah, she implies that it's not her grandson. It's not Spacey's son. In a weird way, she has a weird line where she's like, "That woman and her son."
Dude, this movie's barely a comedy. Hysterically funny, my ass.
Yeah, it's not hysterically funny.
Dude, there's stretches where no jokes happen, and it's like, oh.
There's like a 20-minute stretch in here where it's bad. I will give
Denis
you that.
Leary
where it's
isn't
not funny.
He's not even playing his asshole thing in this.
No, he works. He works.
He does it for a second there at the end.
He works as the annoyed headmaster.
He has one gag. I have a gun. Listen to me.
And that doesn't even work. I don't even like that gag that much. I like his little comments
and I got bit on the ass by a Rottweiler.
On every little that doesn't work either. I like his dynamic with them because he's trying to at first he's like, just shut up, you're fucking annoying me. And then he's like, I can't tell them to shut up because they're never going to shut up. We have to try to navigate this. But then you're right. When they get to the dinner scene with the full family comes to dinner, basically. And I'm thinking he's going to dress down the whole family, but in a constructive way. They're actually going to show us that this cat burglar is actually kind of sharp.
That is
and
what you need.
You need that. You need that.
He's dumb the whole time.
He's dumb and malicious. And then at the end, you're
always
right. He gets away. He gets away with
threatening. The first, he threatens their son immediately.
Right.
Immediately.
So you're right. How does it work where at the end they feel bad for him?
We feel bad for him. I don't, as the audience.
I know.
I don't at all. But they feel
why.
bad for him because he dresses down their
exactly
mom for a second.
Exactly.
It works when Kevin Spacey does it, when he's like, you know what? Just shut the F
Can you shut
up.
the fuck up for 10 seconds?
Yeah. That works.
So basically, he's not the ref. He's the icebreaker.
Yeah.
He's the one that reveals all their horrible
and why
tendencies.
is she so bad? Okay, yeah,
She's charging you rent to stay in her house.
Yeah, she's charging you freaking interest.
Right.
Yeah, she's a bitch. But
I love
it's
that line. I love that line, though. It was so good.
I know.
She's like, I better check the interest rates this year. There's so many good little throwaway lines. You're right.
There is good lines.
Narratively, the movie has a lot of problems. You're right. In terms of how the story is told, the lines are good. And the relationships work. I believe that Kevin Spacey and Judy Davis are a couple that fucking hate each other. Or part of them hates each other. They can't communicate. They never learn to communicate. That's why they sent their son off to boarding school. And all they do is bicker about the little minutia. They never get real. So that's when I like the catharsis when they come to the point where they're like, let's drop all pretense. I'm gonna lay my shit on you. You're gonna lay this shit on me. And once they clear the air, they're a better couple. That works in this movie. I think that works. I think all the stuff with the drunk Santa sucks and needs to be cut. It was terrible. And half the stuff with the cops needs to be cut. Half of it.
I think that whole dynamic should be different.
Yeah.
The cop stuff.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think fewer cops, but more of a folksy feel with the cops.
They're all dumb. I honestly... some of it went over my head. I don't know who the guy was from freaking Boogie Nights. Who was his character, and how did he have the authority to fire the sheriff?
Was he the guy that got stolen from? That would explain why he was so pissed off.
Yes.
That would explain.
How did he have the authority to fire the sheriff?
He didn't. He was going to start.
You're fired. He's like, oh, yeah, well, I banged your wife.
He said, come Monday, you're fired, because he talked to the mayor or whoever. He wasn't the guy that made the decision. He talked to the people that do the firing.
Okay, that's just a bad subplot.
It
annoying.
Is. Oh, I agree. I agree.
That needs to be different, I think, of
I agree.
Have a really competent sheriff and buffoonery deputies.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Or the other way. Dumbass sheriff and smart deputies. I like that even more.
I like that more,
I like
too.
that dynamic, too, where it's like, And they do it lately. They do it in like modern TV. You see that a lot where they're like, it's like a young female deputy, and she's always smarter than the sheriff. The sheriff's too stuck in his ways.
I only know this sheriff too from Dewey Cox.
He's great.
The
He
dad
always
from Dewey Cox. I've never
seen
seen him in anything.
The
else.
wrong kid died.
Yeah,
The wrong kid died.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's great in everything. He always plays a hard screw in all these movies. He reminds me of who played the general in Doctor Strangelove. They're stealing our bodily fluids. It's like that kind of actor who you can always play in like
Peter
a military.
Sellers?
No.
Because
No.
George C. Scott.
No.
Peter.
The guy he's the general who's all paranoid that the communists are stealing his bodily fluids.
Oh,
You need to watch that movie again.
and to me too. It's been so long.
Yeah, but he reminds those kind of actors who play a cop, they play a general, they play some military guy, they play a SWAT team member, and he's great in this. But yeah, you're right. The damn cop subplots do not work. They bring this thing to a grinding halt, and to be fair, it's only 97 minutes. Like, it should not feel like a slog, but there are moments in this where it's like there's no jokes being told.
I feel all 97 minutes. I feel 140 minutes of these 97 minutes.
I don't know. I think there's so much good comedy here, and there's so much
What is working comedy wise for you?
All the dialogue and all the stuff where they're jabbing each other. All the stuff where they're just, it's barbs. It's just, they're cutting each other down because they don't know what is driving them crazy in their marriage because they won't actually, they're talking about everything except for the real problems.
Yeah,
they won't talk
that's
about
true.
the fact they don't own their own home other than the wife just cutting the husband down. But she's got her own problems. She was unfaithful. They do these things and they act out because they don't know how to talk to each other. I think that actually works when you break it down. That's why this movie has somewhat, not a cult following. I wouldn't say it's a lost classic. People know about The Ref. And it won't all work, but I think the Spacey, Davis, and Leary all
miserably. Weird because this is, what is that? Jerry Bruckheimer and
Simpson Bruckheimer, the same people who brought us Top Gun, brought us Days of Thunder.
They're like, oh, this should
Enemy of the State.
Yeah.
See, but they can't do comedy.
Nail. They're like, this is $12 million.
They can't do comedy though.
Yeah, but dude, they also didn't know what. I'm gonna say they didn't know what they had. They had a pile of shit. But they also released it in.
This is not a pile of shit.
I think so.
What is so bad about this?
We'll get to it. But they also they released it in March. It's like
that was dumb.
They released it in March.
That was dumb.
In like 1,000 theaters. Like it was like
they
not
threw
even
it away. They threw it away.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that respect, it is kind of a hidden movie.
Yeah, so that it is a hidden movie.
They buried it. They
buried it, and it is a hidden movie.
Yeah. But they didn't realize that people would actually grow to like enjoy it.
The honestly, the dialogue is one note, and it's annoying. It gets tiring, honestly, after like 20 minutes because there's no. It's like we can hear them argue for so long without any other.
It's Sorkin, man. It feels like a Sorkin script where they all are going back and forth with these
Sorkin
witticisms.
has stakes to it because immediately he even says, it was like right before she gets kidnapped and goes into the store. He's like, we have problems, but are we gonna get a divorce? No. We already know the stakes are out the window, so it's like, so maybe play with those stakes.
They play with them a little bit.
We know they're not going to get married.
The wife starts to like
divorce.
Yeah.
We know they're not.
The wife
gonna
starts
get
to feel.
divorced.
She has a few drinks. She's like, "We're getting a divorce." Da 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 da. But then that's why I like the catharsis of, "Hey, we're just going to air our grievances and get this over with." You know, we're going to drop all the pretense because everyone has a pretense in this movie. They're all acting like. Not their fault. They have no stake in what's happening.
So they air out their grievances scene
and it works.
After scene.
No, they don't. No, if you pay attention to the dialogue, it's all ticky-tack little bullshit jabs. And then by the time that scene comes, they're calling out legitimate, undeniable faults with the other person they have a problem with. That's why that scene works so fucking perfectly. That's the catharsis.
At that point, I don't care. It's been too
in the
long
beginning.
of the same thing.
In the beginning, it's nothing but stupid couple bickering. It's your socks are the wrong color. Fucking why do we have these drapes? Da, da, da. It's shit like that. And then when you get to that scene, it's like they finally get real. Spacey and Davis both show a little bit of vulnerability, and then they also tell the truth they've been wanting to tell for years, and it shows. And I think all of that works. I think it does. I think the bickering shows how little they are as people in the beginning. They show how their lives have been diluted into minutia, and they're kind of just unhappy because they don't really know how to communicate. And then when it finally comes to it, they're like, "Whew, I'm unburdening myself from all this bullshit. I don't really like my mother. I hate the rest of my family. Man, what a relief, dude!" Instead of keeping up the facade forever, I think that works.
You got so much more out of this movie than I did. Like,
yeah. It showed what Kevin Spacey can do as an actor. It showed what he can do. He can play those disillusioned husbands.
He's doing what he did in American
this is
Beauty.
This is 7
years.
Did he
win the Oscar for that?
No, this is 6 years before that. So it's showing what he can do.
5 years before.
And American Beauty does have some things I like about it, but I don't.
I wonder if that would even hold up, because I hate it. Like, I'm not saying he's giving a bad performance, and everything you're describing with the dynamic and their whole marriage, like, I am bought and sold. Like, you sold that beautifully.
That's what works, and
this would work better at how you just described it, as like a bottleneck marriage counseling.
I
movie.
would.
Everything with Denis Leary in the house, in the Santa is bull, in the cops is.
I agree.
Boring.
I agree.
Crap. This would be a tight, awesome bottleneck. I got more out of Marriage Story than.
How about this?
Like American Beauty.
So,
and it's been a long time since I've seen that.
So obviously,
Denis Leary sucks in this, and he doesn't play.
He's fine.
The
He's
movie's
fine
called
in
The
this.
Ref, and he's not mediating anything.
You're right.
He's barely there.
You're right.
He's not giving any. It would be one thing if this was a burglar that freaking was like quoting like Marcus Aurelius or just like some like philosophy to these people.
Right.
He's there and like, I have a gun. Listen to me, and it's like,
and you know what's funny? I could have used that. You're right.
We need someone smart.
You're right.
Honestly,
I
we
could
need a David Spade. You need a schlub. You need not someone
you need some snark. You need some snark.
Yeah.
For sure.
Be way better.
The gun thing does wear off. I hate the gun thing. You're right. After a while, that the threat's not there. It doesn't really matter anymore. Drop the gun. When they're going up the stairs, this is what kills me. They set it up like he's some kind of pseudo intellectual.
Yes.
They're heading up the stairs, and he's like, "That's a Chagall painting." And she's like, "Oh yeah, our mom gave it to
Great point.
us."
I forgot about that. Yes.
So it sets him up to be like kind of a sharp dude. And then what do? He's just a thug for the whole movie.
Yeah, they want to like act like he's freaking David Thewlis from Naked. It's like, no. This guy's he's a cat burglar
and he's
dumb.
Unworthy of redemption.
It'd be one thing if he was lovesick. If he was stealing for a girlfriend that he has, maybe he's also stealing with a girlfriend, and they have a love dynamic with that.
I do like that. I do like the idea. Nix the family, bring a love interest for the cat burglar in.
I think that would be great.
And show maybe how their relationship is healthier.
It could be funny. They're stealing because the in-laws are coming. It could be stupid. I'm just throwing.
Cut the in-laws. Even though I love Christine Baranski, honestly, I love her in this.
I think it would be good though if they had if Denis Leary's character had a love interest himself in some aspect.
Yeah.
Either he's stealing for her or he's stealing with her.
Yeah. How about this?
And you have a whole dynamic.
I got it. You cut his cohort that sucks.
Yeah. I don't have a boat part. Why do you need to get away on a boat?
Yeah.
Just show up in a car in front of my house.
You cut it. You cut that.
They
that whole thing doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Oh, we have a curfew? Oh, no one's allowed to drive around at night? Fuck.
I know.
That doesn't even make sense.
So you swap in a love interest for him, and then you got yourself a picture. You cut out some of the family. You have to have some threat because the family's on their way.
Yeah.
The family's on their way. But you're right. In retrospect, Leary is not that great. You know what he is? He's good for a comedian because he's not an actor. He's not an actor.
Dude,
he's a fucking comedian, dude.
And he took this part because, it's written for me not to be my typical comedian self. It's like, Dennis, you're not even that funny of a comedian.
Yeah.
Play to your fucking...
He's a joke thief.
Yeah.
That's where he's a real
Play to
thief.
your
He's a joke thief.
Exactly. Play to your one fake strength of being a dick. The movie doesn't even do that until the very end when he's like cussing out his friend on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time he's like this fake straight man. It's like it should almost be like this dynamic.
See, he should have calmed way down after they're in the house and he's established the threat.
Yeah.
Put the gun down, like, dude, I need a break. I'm gonna level with you, folks. Like, dude, if they made him more humanized, I would like that a lot more.
Yeah, either make him more humanized or make him an actual threat, like they try to half-ass. Yeah,
we would.
Like, who are you? Who am I? I'm go fuck yourself. It's like,
stupid,
dude,
bad. That line is terrible,
dude. Honestly, there's one moment in this movie that makes me laugh out loud.
How much you hate it.
It's the only moment. It's when they're on the floor and Kevin Spacey. You want to have sex with him, don't you? That dynamic is fun.
No, I loved. What was Kevin Spacey's name in this? It was some nerdy thing, like Lucas. Yeah, Lloyd, you animal. I love that line. That was a great line, dude.
Dude, but yeah,
the corpse still has the floor. Like, there's so many good lines.
Okay.
And I'm sure you're right. In the writers' room, they were probably cackling. They thought, this is the next big chill. We're doing the next big chill. This is our best thing ever,
dude.
And then you make it, and it's like, it cost $12 million.
$12 million.
That blows my mind,
dude. It honestly would have made money if they would have marketed it correctly and if it would have been released around
December.
Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah,
you're right.
But dude, let's get back to Denis Leary. He sucks.
What's so bad about his performance? He's playing Denis Leary.
This is the only thing he ever did for
Demolition Man, bro. He's awesome.
That he led.
Yeah, he didn't lead this.
But I mean, like, get to that asshole. Why? All right, dude. You hire him.
Okay, hold up.
Because
I will defend this. I won't defend his acting, but I will defend why they chose him. Dude, Leary in '94 was the biggest fucking thing on earth.
No, yeah. Why aren't they playing to those strengths, the asshole strength? Like,
here's the thing. They probably thought, we can't give this character depth. He's a fucking comedian.
All right, then why did the test audiences want the freaking...
Because people are stupid.
All right.
So they gave people what they wanted. They gave them the heartwarming little stupid ending.
But yeah, do you like this character? Do you feel for this character?
No, I don't feel for him.
I would feel for this character if he was coming out
I don't feel for him. He's a foil.
He was rebuttaling with insightful
little nuggets.
Nuggets where I'm like, oh, yeah. Why aren't they appreciating? Because the whole thing, all right, if you're going to play that dynamic of classism, why isn't he coming with nuggets of like, why aren't you appreciating this and the love you have and that, the privilege you have?
Agreed.
Huge missed opportunity.
You're right. Big missed oppority. He should have been like a sage.
Yeah, or an asshole character where they're so uppity and you could play the comedy of like he's an asshole and he's messy and everything.
Yeah.
And they're like, watch out for this. Oh, put a coaster here.
They marketed it.
They could.
Yeah,
because they marketed it terribly, and they marketed it as with the asshole character of like with the trailers or him like making fun of these snarky uppity people and stuff. And it's like, but he doesn't do that in the movie.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He's on the cover. He's
the selling point.
There.
He's the selling point.
But he's barely there.
This screams like he had a good agent, and he got this movie, and then they were like, okay, we'll get Kevin Spacey and Judy Davis.
He's a shitty actor and cut him out of the movie.
No, they didn't cut him out. They didn't cut him out. But I agree. He's not much of an actor. He was, but I will say this, Rescue Me, Good show. He
I've
did
heard
very,
that's
very
really
good.
good. My mom loved that.
3 seasons are good. The rest suck. Just like everything on FX. You're good for like 2 or 3 seasons because the premises are always good. Then they suck after that. But I will agree, he's not great. But I do love Kevin Spacey. I do love Judy Davis. I think they hit a home run here with the acrimony, dude. It's being trapped. They've been married for 15 years.
Okay.
Things are not working out. They don't even own the home they live in. You know,
It's a facade.
It's a total facade. They're pissed at their circumstances. It's revealed they're pissed more at their station in life than they are about each other. In the end, they realize, oh, we fell in love for a reason. And I think that
They're both being
works.
Yeah, they're both being fake to each other.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. So
Yeah.
when they finally get a breath of fresh air after 15 years, they finally drop their baggage with their family, with each other. They're just like, who cares about the guy with the gun? We're not in any danger. That works. You're right. In a better script, that would have hit so bittersweetly that it would have been a masterpiece.
The threat in your face.
Yeah.
And no, but we don't care about that.
But the way they look at it, is
you got so much out of this. How you describe this movie makes it sound like a masterpiece.
but the way I look at it is like they're relieved. She finally levels with her son, saying, "You don't deserve the punishment. It was our fault." There's so many moments where if it was handled better, this would have been a full-blown masterpiece. It would have been.
It would have been. It would have been.
Handle it better, because I think the script is okay, but they just handle it a little bit. I like how the movie's shot. I like how it's scored, except for the weird 90s tracks. But that's how it was in the 90s. Every other movie has ridiculous shit.
Is the script okay because the dialogue, the situations,
the jokes, the situation,
boring.
the jokes.
It's someone called you on the phone. Oh man, they're coming over. Oh, we're gonna have to hide in the closet. Oh, now we have to put in suits.
None of that
and
shit works.
It's boring and tedious as hell. You know exactly where it's going from moment one. The second it happens, I'm like, why the hell didn't he just ditch this couple? Because we have a curfew.
Yeah, that is a good point. That's a good point.
This whole county has a curfew.
In a non Jonathan Demme universe, he would have just bailed as soon as he got there. Be like, oh,
he should be stuck.
I'll rob them. I'll take their cash and I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's way funnier? Oh, he robbed the house of the people that he kidnapped. Like, I don't know. Like,
No, it's funny because he's like, oh, you guys got some money, and they're like, we don't have any fucking money. Our son does.
That is a good point,
dude. See, they don't have any money. It goes back to the facade. They don't own their business. They don't own their fucking house. They're kind of like destitute.
Yeah, the son's like, I have 11 grand.
They're play acting like, oh yeah, we're living the yuppie lifestyle. This is all great, but they hate each other and they hate the situation they're in. They hate having to owe people things. There's so much here. This could have been great. This could have been great.
Yeah.
I agree though. It's not great. I won't say it's shit. I say it's an average. It's an average 90s comedy.
Way below average.
That gets more right than it gets wrong in terms of the characters and the relationships. I think it works.
I disagree. I think this movie is a waste of your time. You should skip it.
So, Gage, you wouldn't recommend The Ref, would you?
I would not recommend this movie. No.
Is there anything you did like about it?
I liked that it was kind of a bottleneck movie, but I just don't think it did it well. But
okay,
that was some of the. I'm sure there are like in the context of the movie. I'm sure there's some lines that I would like and stuff, but I don't remember any.
Do you think the writers this is what they intended when they wrote this? Do you think that their vision came across like this is about what they thought it would be like? Yeah.
And like,
interesting.
From what I've heard and read, they honed over this script, and like when it finally got sold, like he was working on it in post production. Like,
oof.
And I'm sure they were working on the dialogue, but that can only get you so far.
Yeah.
Like the situations in this movie don't hold up. The ending of this sucks hard, and it goes against it. I don't care about Dennis. I don't care about Gus. I don't care about him at all.
Gus, that's his
I don't
name.
even care about the freaking couple.
Yeah.
They're how do we learn to? When does the movie think you get the sympathy for them? When he insults the mom, but then he immediately puts her to gunpoint again and stuff, and we're supposed to be like, oh yeah, because we hate the mom. It's like, and then he gets away. He's gonna continue to steal and rob people.
Oh yeah,
like,
he hasn't earned the sympathy. You're right, because that's why the ending doesn't work.
And it's like,
I think the couple deserves a little bit of sympathy, but not him, not the thief. You're right.
They deserve it if they genuinely. I think
it feels they do near the end.
How they feel, how they, I guess, win each other back. It feels so phony.
I don't think it feels forced at all. I think after
it feels so phony.
No, after they have the airing of grievances and they can finally be fucking honest with each other.
They have like 4 scenes after that where they're still getting on each other. And then
little bit. No, I think you're mixing that up. After they have the airing of grievances, they start looking at each other in a better way. They play it up for the cops because they're faking it.
No, well that, but but like on the stairs and
I guess I missed those scenes because after that scene, it seems like, well, the cops are here. It was like almost immediate, like, well, the cops are here. Then they bounce into, we got to save the thief for some reason.
I guess
we're gonna put our son in danger to save this thief. That doesn't work at all. You're right.
And it's almost like a catch-22 with that of where they have to be so at odds the whole movie.
Yes.
Because
then there's a contrast. Then there's a contrast.
But they never feel like they have good chemistry. And I get they're not supposed to.
At the end, they do. I like how they shoot that. That last scene on the stairs actually works for me. I liked it. The slow push. And then, of course, when they're it's the 90s. Right when they're about to kiss, something happens. and it's foreshadowed in the beginning when they're like tied together and they're face to face. They're about to like kiss.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
So there's something
on
there
the bed,
still.
On the bed.
Yeah. So and then he comes in. He's like, "Ooh, Lloyd, you animal." Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, that kind of pours ice water all over the situation. But I don't know. I wouldn't recommend this movie. You have to be in the mood for it. Half the movie is literally bickering and yelling and fighting. And if that is not your gig, you are not going to like this at all. I will agree with Gage. It is one note, and the ending is bad.
I know, that's weird.
The ending is very It's a Christmas movie, so I felt like they felt like they think they needed to have some kind of happy ending, but it's not that happy, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work, and it sends all the wrong messages to the kid. It shows you can get away with anything you want, kid. Go ahead and break the law and do all this horrible stuff. Mm-hmm. Whereas Denis Leary's whole character is like, don't do that, don't do that. You're right. If Denis Leary would have turned himself in, the ending would have been a lot more cathartic. Would have been a lot more cathartic.
Or if the writing was better and we would have earned his sympathy and earned him wanting to get away because he's such a smart and clever guy.
He's just a piece of shit.
It's Denis Leary and he sucks.
Yeah.
And in the writing,
so he played the role well. But
the writing lets him down, and it's not. Oh my god! Like by the end of the movie, I'm like, what did I just watch? Like why?
We didn't watch the same movie.
Because why?
We didn't watch the same movie. Dude, I can't believe this.
I know you. How you describe this movie makes me want to watch it again, and I hate it.
I'm looking at it purely from a situational relationship comedy. I'm looking at the stupid situations that they're put in.
But the situations suck, and they're not well thought out. Oh, we get put on the bed, or we're at dinner, and my in-laws are coming over, and it's like, but it's not done well, and works. And they're so dull, and it's just okay. Here's another insult that's coming, and it's the ref. He's not in the middle at all.
You're right.
He's just there listening to as us as the audience. So we're just
They do let us down in that point. I wish he would have been more intellectual. I wish he would have had a side to him that was like.
I don't care that they stayed together at the end. I don't care that he got away. I don't want him to get away. I don't care that the kid has some weird sexual blackmail going on. That's weird. What the hell is up with that? Like, this movie.
He's morally gray.
It's in your face. This is the bad. And
But you haven't articulated what's bad about it.
what's bad about it?
What's bad about Denis Leary's depiction of this cat burglar?
Well, like
I think the writing is the problem, not the portrayal. I think he does a fine job. I believe him as a cat burglar. I do. There's some silly shit in the beginning that's like Home Alone type shit.
I don't at all. It seems like, how the hell hasn't this guy got caught already? Like, he's not doing anything like clever.
Right.
Or, like, everything he does.
He's got his little gizmo that types in the shit. So everyone thinks he's good. He's good at that.
He grabs the obvious.
But that strikes me as something his little alky buddy did. Like, that strikes me as like,
yeah, how has this guy not got you caught already?
Yeah, seriously. Like, he's the bumbling idiot.
And why are they getting a boat?
That whole scene's so good.
Why are they getting a boat?
That whole scene's so good where he's like,
and how does he
she's
know
an ex-con too? Oh, great.
Yeah. And he knows immediately the bar to call. He calls one bar, and he's like, "I'm looking for this specific guy." It's like,
it's a bad contrivance. We got 97 minutes. We gotta get through it.
At least like
call three.
Or, we said we would meet at this bar if anything happened.
Right.
Because if you're gonna have him call one bar anyways, just have him seem somehow a little clever.
Because when he's gone, it's like he's in the wind.
Yeah.
It's like, where's my driver? Like, what the fuck? Like, you didn't have a plan in case you got separated? See, I like that. It's another point, because Leary's character's like,
do you like that?
No, I like it because Leary's character is so prideful and he's such a prick that he thinks he's got all the angles, but his plot falls apart so quickly. And if he was so good, he wouldn't be dealing with a drunk driver, literally a drunk driver. See, he thinks he's so fucking slick, and then it's like, and Kevin Spacey even says, like, if you were so slick, we wouldn't be tied up in our house right now, and you're like running from the cops and all this shit. So he makes a good point there. Anyway, you're right. It's not a great movie. I just don't think it's complete shit.
I do.
Okay, like, well, there you go. You got okay. If you like Spacey, I will say, if you like Spacey or Leary, you'll like this.
Who's out there? If you're out there and you're a big Denis Leary fan, this movie's for you.
Every other boomer loves Denis Leary. Every other boomer loves Denis Leary, dude. 94, that's 31 years ago.
It gets back to our earlier review, Tar. No one knows these people.
Everyone knows Denis Leary. Ridiculous. You're 29.
Don't.
You don't know. You were born before this movie came. After this movie came out, you wouldn't know about it.
Oh man.
Why does it have such a high rating? I don't get it.
Dude, I
give it a 3. I give it a 3. I'll give it a 2.5. I'll give it a 2.5. It's passable.
I give this a 2. I think this is like honestly, like, out of 10, this is a
2 out of 10. 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, skip this.
I'd say skip it too.
Watch Fat Man. Do not watch this.
I would say watch Fat Man before this.
Watch Ice Harvest. Honestly,
Fat Man's definitely going to keep your attention better than this, and it's more consistent.
The trunk scene is worth Ice Harvest alone than any scene in this. I didn't like this. This doesn't have a standout scene to me.
I could see that. Yeah, there isn't one standout scene. You're right. Nothing stands out as like, oh, that's really funny, and like a quotable scene. Yeah. There isn't one.
I'm sure there might be some quotable line. I don't remember any. The funniest part to me was when I actually laughed out loud was one scene when Kevin Spacey was like, "You want to have sex with him." His delivery of that was funny, and her like, I was just scared and I had emotions. Do they not tell you that on the planet you come from? Like that was funny. But
see, I think that works. I think a lot of that relationship, that weird relationship shit works.
But then
man.
why not even have, since she's dealt with infidelity, ooh, let's find the burglar handsome, and she's playing around with trying to free them and maybe playing around with her sexuality and fakes it. And
that's the whole thing.
Gets them free from it.
She resents.
There's several better ways to have done this movie.
No, I think it works because she resents her husband because he's a little fucking weenie bitch that forgave her for infidelity because he rolls over for everything. He rolls over for his mom. He rolls over for everything, and he wants him to step up. That's why that scene with the catharsis of him telling off her and telling off the family and telling off the mom. That's why she begins to like see what she saw in him before he had so much to lose. And they explain it. You know, I won't say that will hold the whole movie up in high esteem, but I can see why the relationships work. I can't even imagine when you're with someone for 15 years, they're going to fucking annoy you. And if the person that you married isn't the person that you're married to 15 years later, you're going to always pine for those days.
That's true. That's true. Love is almost like a commitment.
And in that scene, you can see it. You can see it in Judy Davis's eyes, man. When he is going off on her and going off on the family, she starts welling up with tears because she's seeing the man that she married, not the man that he's been put into a box.
Damn, you got so much from this. I love that.
It's not a perfect movie,
but you got a lot from it.
Not a perfect movie. But if you like Spacey, if you can forgive all the shit that he's been involved in.
This is the guy that wrote Fisher King, I guess.
If you can forgive it, sounds like a guy who's been married for a long time, honestly. Yeah. So
beautifully said.
I don't know. I can't say that I would recommend it, but I don't know. If you like Spacey or Denis Leary, check it out. If not,
don't come on. Hey, recommend it. Honestly, how you've described it, I want to watch it, and honestly, I might next year. In a new lens.
There you go. That's all I can ask for. What are we covering next week? You can count on me.
So next week is next episode is You Can Count on Me.
Yeah.
Kenneth Lonergan.
Next episode, You Can Count on Me. Year 2000 from Kenneth Lonergan.
First time watch for me. Oh man, Mark Ruffalo, let's win me over, please.
Early Ruffalo. We'll see if we can pass muster. Thanks so much for tuning in, folks.
Thank you.